B1, B2 visa. How does one go about getting a B2 visa? Now, to get a visitor's visa, in terms of a visitor's visa to enter the United States, an application called an I-160 is first submitted with the U.S. State Department. This application is generally done electronically, right? Now, in terms of obtaining a visitor's visa, one of the first things that the visa applicant needs to bear in mind is that this type of visa is you have no fundamental right to a visa. Any type of non-immigrant visa, the US government is essentially extending a privilege to you, right? There's no inherent right to have this type of visa because, of course, you're not a citizen of the United States, you're not a permanent resident of the US. So in situations such as this, you being a non-citizen, non-permanent resident, it is really a privilege that you are seeking to enter the United States. Therefore, because of this, to get a visitor's visa to come into the US, it's a discretion, right? So the representative or the interviewer at the consulate or the US embassy really exercise their discretion. Now, to improve the odds of getting a B2/visitor's visa, right? What are the things that one needs to do, right? So the first thing that I normally encourage individuals to do when applying for a visitor's visa is to make sure that they have evidence to demonstrate financial stability. So if you're going in for this interview, you're preparing for the interview, make sure that you have documents to demonstrate financial stability. There are some persons that will obtain their bank statements to establish this. However, presenting one joint bank statement is not really a strong evidence, right? Because that one statement doesn't show continuity. So I would typically encourage my clients to present their pay stubs, right? Don't just present one pay stub, but present multiple pay stubs to show continuity over time that your income is stable, right? In addition to presenting these pay stubs, also back that up with a letter, a job letter, right? So if you have been employed by a particular company for the last 10, 15, or 20 years, make sure that you have that job letter on the company's official letterhead to show that, yes, this is an individual who's been employed with the company for 10, 15, 20 years, and you know what position they are employed in the company as. What is their job title? So make sure the letter demonstrate that, right? So when you present those bank statements and when you present those pay stubs, followed up with a job letter, you are stating to the interviewing officer at the embassy that I am a person that have financial stability and I intend to return to my job after a brief trip into the United States.